Did you know that one of the world's oldest urban civilizations, the Indus Valley Civilization, was discovered in India? This is where our journey begins, in the 1920s, when archaeologists first stumbled upon the remnants of this ancient civilization. Unearthing a world that had lain dormant for millennia, they were astounded by what they found. The Indus Valley Civilization, also known as the Harappan Civilization, was a marvel of advanced city planning. Its inhabitants engineered a network of well-laid streets, complete with sophisticated drainage systems. Brick houses, some of them 2 stories high, lined these streets. They even had granaries for food storage, public baths, and large assembly halls. The city planning was so meticulous that it would put some of our modern cities to shame. But what intrigued the archaeologists the most was the enigmatic script found on numerous seals and pottery. Despite the best efforts of linguists and scholars, this script remains undeciphered, a silent testament to a civilization that had a written language long before many others. 2 of the most well-known cities of the civilization were Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. Harappa, the first city to be discovered, gave the civilization its name, while Mohenjo-daro, meaning Mound of the Dead, was one of the largest settlements. Remarkably, these cities were built on a grid layout, with blocks separated by wide streets, indicating a high level of urban planning and governance. And yet, despite their impressive accomplishments, the people of the Indus Valley Civilization remain shrouded in mystery. We do not know who they were, what language they spoke, or why their civilization declined. This civilization, which thrived around 2500 BCE, was a testament to India's rich and ancient history. The Indus Valley Civilization was the dawn of urban life in India, a beacon of human achievement that still shines brightly, illuminating the path of history. And as we delve deeper into the annals of time, we uncover the many layers of India's past, revealing a tapestry of cultures, dynasties, and empires that have shaped the nation we know today. A fast forward to 1500 BCE, the Aryans, a nomadic tribe from Central Asia, invaded India. Now, this event is not without controversy. The Aryan invasion theory, as it's known, is a subject of intense debate among historians and archaeologists. Some stand by the belief that the Aryans indeed invaded and conquered the Indus Valley Civilization, while others propose a more peaceful migration theory. Regardless of how they arrived, the Aryans undeniably left a profound impact on Indian society and culture. One of the most significant marks they left was the caste system, a hierarchical social order that continues to influence Indian society today. This system divided people into different social classes or varnas, assigning them roles and duties based on their caste. The Aryans also introduced Sanskrit, an ancient Indo-European language, to the Indian subcontinent. This language, considered sacred and scholarly, was used to pen down the Vedas, ancient Hindu texts that formed the foundation of Indian philosophy, religion, and ethics. These texts, composed during what we now call the Vedic period, cover a wide range of topics, from rituals and ceremonies to philosophical musings and hymns. While the Aryans' influence on Indian society was profound, it wasn't always positive. The caste system they introduced led to social inequality and discrimination, issues that persist in parts of India even today. Yet, despite these drawbacks, the Aryan invasion or migration, whichever it was, undoubtedly shaped the course of Indian history. Their legacy, seen in the languages spoken, the religious practices followed, and the societal structures in place, is a testament to their lasting influence. And while the debate about their arrival may continue, there's no denying the indelible mark they left on the Indian subcontinent. The Aryan invasion marked the beginning of the Vedic period, a significant era in Indian history. This period, characterized by the composition of the Vedas, the introduction of the caste system, and the spread of the Sanskrit language, laid the groundwork for the rich and diverse culture that India is known for today. Imagine ruling an empire so vast it covered almost all of the Indian subcontinent. Such was the might of the Mauryan Empire. The story of the Mauryan Empire begins with its founder, Chandragupta Maurya. A strategic and fearless leader, Chandragupta seized power from the Nanda dynasty around 322 BCE. With the guidance of his mentor, Chanakya, he established a vast empire that stretched from Bengal in the east to Afghanistan in the west, and from the Himalayas in the north to the Deccan Plateau in the south. Chandragupta's reign was marked by efficient administration, a well-organized military, and a keen focus on public welfare. But the Mauryan Empire reached its zenith under the rule of his grandson Ashoka the Great. Ashoka ascended the throne in 268 BCE following a series of brutal wars of succession. However, it was the bloodshed of the Kalinga War that led to a profound transformation in Ashoka. Horrified by the death and destruction, he renounced violence and embraced Buddhism. This conversion didn't just change Ashoka, it changed the course of the Mauryan Empire. Ashoka began to rule by the principles of Dharma, a doctrine of moral and social duties. He built hospitals for humans and animals alike, encouraged the growth of education, and even constructed roads and rest houses for travelers. But Ashoka's most significant contribution was his effort to spread Buddhism beyond the borders of his empire. He sent diplomatic missions to kingdoms across Asia, from Syria to Sri Lanka, carrying the message of Buddha. He erected pillars and rock edicts across his empire, inscribed with teachings of Buddhism, many of which still stand today as a testament to his commitment to peace and compassion. Ashoka's reign marked a golden era in Indian history. His policies of tolerance, nonviolence, and welfare were ahead of their time and continue to inspire leaders around the world. Ashoka's reign left a lasting impact on Indian history and culture, making the Mauryan Empire one of India's greatest empires. In the 16th century, a new power rose in India, the Mughals, who left an indelible mark on Indian architecture, culture, and history. The Mughal Empire, founded by Babur, a descendant of Timur and Genghis Khan, rose to prominence with the reign of Akbar the Great. Known for his diplomatic leadership and religious tolerance, Akbar expanded the empire, creating a centralized system of administration that left a lasting legacy. Now, let's talk about Shah Jahan, the emperor known for his love of architecture. His reign is often referred to as the golden age of Mughal architecture. He commissioned the Taj Mahal, one of the 7 wonders of the world, a testament to his love for his wife, Mumtaz Mahal. His reign, however, was also marred by familial disputes and power struggles that eventually led to his imprisonment by his own son. As the Mughal Empire started to decline in the 18th century, a new force was gaining strength on the Indian subcontinent, the British East India Company. Initially arriving as traders, their influence grew, and they gradually took control of vast territories. The British rule, known as the Raj, brought about significant changes in Indian society, economy, and culture. While it introduced modern education, railways, and the telegraph, it also resulted in the depletion of local industries and resources. The infamous drain of wealth theory by Dadabhai Naoroji highlights the economic exploitation that occurred during this period. The British also implemented divisive policies like the divide and rule, exacerbating religious and caste differences to maintain control. The Indian Rebellion of 1857, also known as the Sepoy Mutiny, was a significant uprising against British rule, though it was ultimately unsuccessful. However, the rule wasn't just about dominance and exploitation. It also saw the rise of many social reform movements and the beginnings of a nationalistic consciousness among Indians, setting the stage for the Indian freedom struggle. The British rule, lasting nearly 200 years, was a period of significant change and struggle in India. In the face of oppression, India rose, fought, and won its independence. The last vestiges of the British Raj began to crumble under the weight of a determined populace hungry for self-rule. The struggle was long and arduous, but it was also marked by moments of profound courage and strategic brilliance. One such emblem of courage and peace was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, better known as Mahatma Gandhi. His philosophy of non-violence, or ahimsa, struck a chord with millions. Gandhi's innovative methods of civil disobedience shook the very foundations of the British Empire. His iconic Salt March of 1930, a 240-mile trek to the Arabian Sea to make salt and defy the British salt tax, was a masterstroke that garnered worldwide attention. However, the fight for independence was not the end of India's journey. The dawn of 15 August 1947 brought with it the birth of an independent nation, but also the challenges of self-governance. The country rose to the occasion, adopting a constitution and transforming into a democratic republic on 26 January 1950. Post-independence, India has made significant strides in various spheres. From a largely agrarian economy, it has transformed into a global player in information technology and space research. Despite numerous challenges, the nation continues to grow, fueled by the indomitable spirit of its people. India's journey from ancient civilizations through colonial rule to a modern republic is a testament to its resilience and adaptability. It's a saga of a nation that has continuously evolved, always striving to better itself, undeterred by the hurdles along the way. From ancient civilizations to a modern republic, India's journey has been an epic saga of resilience and transformation. From the banks of the Indus to the Silicon corridors of Bangalore, the Indian story continues to unfold, adding new chapters to its rich tapestry of history.